everyone, Kristen here for another episode of Amaze Your Brain at home with the Perot Museum of Nature and Science. This week's topic, paleo. Not the paleo diet, paleontology. Paleontology is the study of past life here on Earth. So how can a paleontologist study past life if it's extinct?
They use fossils. Fossils are the remains of plants and animals, like bones. But that isn't the only kind of fossil. There's also molds and casts and impressions such as plants. Dinosaurs can also leave trace fossils, like footprints, skin impressions, or coprolites, fossilized scat, that let you know they were there. All of these little clues come together to give paleontologists a brief glimpse at what the environment may have looked like.
When I said paleontology, I bet you thought we were going to talk about dinosaurs. And you're right. So try to find your toy dinosaurs and I'll try to find mine.
Lucy, can you help me find my dinosaurs? I'll take that as a no. Thanks.
I wasn't able to find any toy dinosaurs, so I'm going to use images instead. Everybody has to eat, even dinosaurs. So we're going to follow the food and create a food chain using our prehistoric creatures.
Our journey back in time begins with the sun. The sun provides energy to plants, such as the conifer tree, or shrubs and bushes too. Plants are called producers. They use energy from the sun to create their own food. Some animals prefer to eat plants. Do you remember the name for plant eaters? That's right, an herbivore. Tenontosaurus is an herbivore. This will also be our first consumer, or primary consumer, in our food chain. Animals are called consumers because they cannot make their own food. They have to consume or eat it, like us. Tenontosaurus gained energy from consuming the plant. Our secondary consumer is Acrocanthosaurus. He's a carnivore. What does a carnivore eat? That's right, meat. Acrocanthosaurus gained energy from consuming Tenontosaurus. And then I want to add one more consumer, our tertiary consumer, or Deinonychus. Now, we just made a food chain, and the arrows represent energy flowing through the ecosystem. But a true ecosystem isn't this linear. If we keep adding to our food chain, it becomes a food web. Convolusaurus is an herbivore, so he'll gain energy from the conifer tree. This area also had a shallow sea that was rising and falling along with coastal swamps. So crocodilians, or crocodiles, and their relatives also lived here. He could have eaten either of our herbivores. Now, let me rearrange some things here. Deinonychus could have also consumed Convolusaurus. And who knows, a pterosaur may fly by for a snack.
Food webs are so fun to make. There's no technical right or wrong answer for them. As long as you start with the sun, have herbivores eating plants, and carnivores eating meat, it can go in almost any order. Thanks for helping me make a food web with dinosaurs today. If you don't have dinosaurs, try this with any other plants and animals that you have at home. Thanks for taking a step back in time with me. Bye!